Welcome to ACC Soccer Weekly here on the ACC Digital Network, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday. I'm Jeff Fischel with Duke coaching great John Rennie, and we have just seen an incredible match. The #1 UVA women coming back to beat Duke 3-2. First of all, a very difficult way for any team to try to win, and certainly I don't think even Coach Steve Swanson knew it was going to happen.
Well, it was such an exciting game to watch, not to coach, but to watch. Duke needed to play a perfect game to have a chance to win tonight, and they played a perfect first half. 2 absolutely wonderful goals. The problem for Duke was Virginia played an even better second half and got 3 wonderful goals. So it was a fair result. Virginia took the game over late in the second half, but pretty much the whole second half. They deserve to win. They've got really good talent.
So now UVA 10-0, #1 in the country, #1 in the coaches poll. #21 Maryland visits Charlottesville Sunday. Florida State is at #3. Notre Dame up 2 spots to #5. North Carolina has the weekend off. The Tar Heels host the Terps next Sunday. I know you've seen now UVA, Florida State, North Carolina. Break down those 3 schools for me.
Well, what you need to separate those schools is who's going to score more goals. And right now, Virginia has answered that question better than anybody else. They've got a lot of weapons. I was very impressed. The first half they played the flanks. Their flank players got down. Balls got across. The second half they went right down the middle. They've got goal scorers in the midfield, up front. They've got more weapons than anybody I've seen offensively. And as the season goes on, that makes a difference when you can score goals.
All right, the men's top 25, North Carolina #1 for a second straight week. But #1 barely, just 6 votes ahead of Cal. The Tar Heels face 24th ranked Wake Forest Saturday. Notre Dame 4th in the nation at home against Duke Friday night. Maryland back in the top 10. The Terps jump 9 spots after beating Clemson. As for the Tigers, they visit Virginia Tech Friday. North Carolina #1 in your mind right now?
Well, North Carolina lost Tuesday night at home to William & Mary, so it's too early. You know Maryland with Sasha Sorowski wants to go out. This year they're last in the ACC, winning the championship. Bobby Clark at Notre Dame, it's his first year in. And then you've got a very resurgent Clemson team. Wake Forest is good. It's just too early to tell.
All right, fair enough. Time now for extra time here we do every week on ACC Soccer Weekly. We dive deeper into ACC soccer. We start with a milestone when Clemson men beat South Carolina upstate 2-0 Tuesday night. It gave Tigers coach Mike Noonan his 250th career win as a college coach. What do major milestones mean for a coach?
250 means almost nothing. 300 is kind of cool. Maybe you get a cake, players sign a soccer ball. 250 is like, fine, let's not worry. Who do we play next? Not such a big deal.
All right, you heard it from John Rennie, Mike Noonan. Still have some work to do to have a major milestone and to get that pizza party. The Clemson women made history last Sunday in their 14-0 win over Alabama A&M. That's right, 14. That's a school record for goals in a match. It's also an ACC record. Coach Eddie Radwanski says he's proud of how so many players made contributions. 3 Tigers scored multiple goals. That's the first time the Tigers have done that in a match since 2004. That's a big explosion. Biggest match you ever been part of.
Well, I think we won a game 30 years ago, 11-0 or something. But, you know, it's Division I soccer, and if you want to play that and schedule those games, it's not up to Clemson to stop themselves. It's up to Alabama A&M to stop Clemson. Obviously, they have a lot of work to do. 14
goals. And then, since we're talking about scoring goals, congrats to North Carolina star Crystal Dunn, the 2012 Mac Hermann Trophy winner, of course. She got her first college hat trick in North Carolina's 4-0 shutout of Miami last Sunday. Dunn put the Tar Heels up 1-0 in the first half. Then she added 2 more in the second half. All right, that's ACC Soccer Weekly. Tweet us about the soccer stories and players you're really interested in hearing about at the ACCDN. I'm Jeff Fischel. He's John Rennie. You're watching the ACC Digital Network, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday.